Hi guys, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. This is part 2 of my crowded closet thrift video. I'm filming this on Tuesday, November 21st. Probably is not going to actually post until early December, that's kind of my guess. I am still coughing and having some issues. In fact, excuse me here. I needed to get a drink of water. I apologize if I cough. I hope my voice holds out and that I don't irritate you. And I forgot to say hello from Astrid, and Amber. And did you see that? Asa, Adam, and Angel tried to get away. Gosh darn them. All right. Well, for that, young ladies and gentlemen, we are putting you back away. Pardon me. So, I apologize. As I said, this is part 2. And part 1, I talked about how I went to one of my all-time favorite thrift stores called The Crowded Closet. I only had a short period of time to do a ton of shopping, but man, oh man, did I find some not only awesome things, but also some huge bargains. So I found this book, Success with Houseplants, for $1.50. And the reason why I got it is I have been complaining that recipe card kit, Christmas recipe card kit that I've been working on, the holes are cut like this, and I could not find a book or a binder with this kind of configuration, and lo and behold, I found it today. It's one of those great things. So this may become the Christmas cookbook, a recipe card cookbook, whatever you want to say. I also found, so here's the story. I've never seen them do this before. There was a table that was more towards the front that had all kinds of sundry things that were 75% off. This is a book. So you're going to see. I have never, ever, even in that 50 to 75% table area, which is all books, I have never seen them put vintage or antique books in that area. And they still didn't. This was on a special, like 2 8-foot tables, up more towards the front of the store where the books are kind of in another area. So, Freshman Mathematics, beautiful book. I got the answers. So here's the answer book. Isn't that super cool? M.E. Madigan, Dana. I don't know why it says M.E. Madigan and then Dana, 1928. So Gin and Company, and I don't know if this is freshman college or freshman high school. George Walker Mullins and David Eugene Smith. Copyright 1927. Is that what that says? Yeah. Copyright 1927. So I love math books anyway. I have said this before. I just think they're visually interesting, right? The written word is interesting, but I mean, look at these charts. There's something, look at that, those equations. To me, there's just something, even though math is not my friend, there is something special about math books. Like, I love that. And I look at this and I go, I want to know how to do that. Yeah. So, again, part one of my video, I was talking about somebody that carried the paper monkey, got me hooked on. Her name is Jessica Rapp, R-A-P-P, and her channel is Two Silver Oranges. The beauty that she does out of old books and book covers is just amazing. Also inspired by Meg from Chasing Retro, with some vintage Christmas journals that she did using old books. And just look. This is luscious to me. So this was originally $8. I got it for 75% off. Can't beat that. Can't beat it at all. Not for that, for an old book. And again, I've got the answers too, which I just think is hilarious. This was also on that table, 75% off. 4 Place Tables, the Unabridged Edition, E.V. Huntington. Copyright 1907, 08, and 1910. And this is what it is. Look at those tabs. Square roots, squares, square roots, cubes, cube roots, circumferences of circles, reciprocals, sines, cosines, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. I am beyond my math expertise. Log sin, log cos, and this is just an amazing book. It was also 75% off. Look at this beautiful book. Sheldon's Language Series in 2 books. This is Advanced Language Lessons, Butler Sheldon and Company. Frank, I can't read the last name, it's faded. Oh, here, Frank Whiting, Aurelia, Iowa. Grammar and Composition. Copyright 1895, I believe. That says 1895, yeah. So here you go. I also love English books. I think this is fandangotastic. Yeah. And again, beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. It was also 75% off. I don't know. Some of these, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tear up or not. Then there was this exercise book that I found over in the paper goods area, like office supplies, I should say. And typically, this has some age to it. It would not be there. It would be more with the special books. This was $1. originally 50 cents. So we've got some inflation happening, but that's what this book is. Large graph paper. Cool. Loved it. This cover, absolutely love it. Probably not going to do anything with this book except admire it. One Stormy Day at Sugar Creek by Paul Hutchins. So the horse is driving, and you can see it's got some silver on it. It's about that thick. Let's see, 9th in the original Sugar Creek Gang series. Oh, I did not do any homework to find out if this is what this is worth, or actually any of those other books. This copyright is 1946. And the print in this book is really small, and it's been well loved. It's coming apart. And it was $2, and I thought $2 is too much. It's not in great shape, and then I walked away and I went back and picked it up because the cover, I love it. I love it. Then there was this map of medieval England. Not something I would normally necessarily pick up, but it's National Geographic, and the copyright's October of 79. So I thought maybe it might be worth something, and I got this for $1. And then you open it up. Just look at that right there, right? And obviously, you're not going to be able to see everything, but there's Scotland and Ireland and England in here. So I thought that was cool. And then I'm not done yet. I had just watched Sandy Wolamina's videos. She had some green stamps, and I had told her, she also had some plaids. I told her in my comments that I've never run across green stamps. Less than 24 hours later, look what happened. And I'm going to use this. Sadly, there was another bag. Also, that was $12.50. Didn't have as many books, and then there's some other additional interesting stuff in this one. It did have some plaid, and I think they are a little, I apologize for the crinkling. I think they are a little rare. I can't, my grammar's not good there. So there were 4 S&H green stamps and plaid stamps. I really wanted it because I wanted the plaid for my future, Ireland, Scotland, Celts journal. But this was already $12.50, which I thought was a little high. Maybe not for what it's worth, but more than I wanted to pay. But I couldn't justify another $12.50, right? I couldn't. So I left it behind. So here are, everybody knows what this looks like. Look at the graphics. So fun. So fun. I was chatting with, just look, the gentleman who was checking me out. And I said, yeah, I remember getting, it was a huge deal. I felt really special if, when I got to put the stamps in the book. And he's like, yes, me too. And he goes, that was money. And I knew that was money, and I knew it was important. I'm like, yep, yep. So, and here's gold bond stamps. I don't know much about gold bond stamps. And then here's a different version of, here's another gold bond. Oh, they open up like that. Oh, there's different sizes of gold bond stamps. Okay. Here's a different, looks like an older version of the S&H Green Stamp book. Those are different stamps yet. Pretty cool. There's another one. Again, I'm just going to look through here real quick because you saw that I hadn't opened this up yet. Yeah, those are Gold Bond, S&H. Okay. Then, this is something local. So, Regal Stamp at Hy-Vee food stores. Same kind of concept, only a regional food chain here in the Midwest. And then the other reason I was intrigued is that this package had these merchandise coupon books in them. Look, 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 and look. So cool. 1, 5, 10, 50, was it 20? It's got to be 25. And yeah, 25 and 50. 5 books of those. 5 books of those. 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gold Bond. 1, 2, 3, 6. Excuse me. 6 green stamps into local. Sorry, guys. So I guess for what I got, it was probably worth the $12.50. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was worth the $12.50. All right, hang on. The other thing that I am inspired about by Carla Frizell, this Jessica Rapp, is their tassels. Angela, the Traveling Crafter, makes cool tassels. Many of you make super cool tassels. I feel like I need, even though I've seen some tassel tutorials, I'm going to need like 50. I'm just saying. I'm going to need like 50 tutorials. So there you go. Here's the rest of my story. Remember, I've been talking, sorry, I'm moving the camera a little bit, about that table up at the front. 75% off. I found games. I found some games, people. I found some games. So, you're going to have to bear with me. Wow. But anyway, go on. See, I'm scrolling again. Tassels. The things that people include in tassels and the game pieces that are included in tassels. Plus, I want to do a game journal. So look, I mean, that could be, that. There's your front and back of your journal right there, right? Look at all of those chips. Is that going to make some awesome tassels? Is that going to make some awesome covers of journals? So that's Pokino or Pokerkino. Different people call it different things. Pardon me, because I'm reaching behind me. I had already thrifted this at an estate sale, but I decided to go ahead and get it. Again, 75% off, which means this was $1.25. Hello. It's not, the box isn't in great shape, but yet there's enough salvageable of this cover that, you know, you could get some good use out of it. Here's a board. And again, this isn't all going to be, isn't that fun? Junior Executive. It's kind of like life. Here's where I think I've shared. My husband loves antique games. He's going to see these old wooden dice and go crazy. Crazy. These are not going to, I'm not going to be able to junk journal with these. He will abscond with those. I'll tell you that right now. You know, these plastic things, you know, they can be put in tassels too. This money. Look at this luscious, luscious money. Oh, just fabuloso. And then look at these cards. Fire insurance, $50. Order cards, whatever those are. I'm not sure how to play the game, but I'm just going to take these out right now. That can be his little Thanksgiving present. Not that I give presents on Thanksgiving, but excuse me. This is loose paper. It's kind of, I thought it was a little, it's kind of light green to beige. They had paper packaged like this in a light yellow and a bright yellow, but it was so much. Look, you know, this is a good inch and a half. I picked up this one. I mean, first of all, it's a fun size. It's oversized. So, you know, you could do some folds and things with this. And I also thought this might, I could still coffee dye this or stain it, whatever. So I got that. I can't ever not get paper like that. And then also 75% off, which this was only $5 to start with. So, oh my goodness. Look at this. It's French. Yeah. Coup d'etat. An adult game for 3 to 4 players. There's the rules. Director's chart. Barbu, Waterloo, Siege, Touche, Guillotine, Dominoes. Look at this money. It's francs, supposedly, right? And then look at all of these cards. They're just a, you know, they're the deck, they're a regular playing card, it looks like, that came with the game, but fun. But this money, and I got it for a song. Here's your director's board. Yeah. Again, why the heck not? Coup d'etat. I'll have to read up and figure out how to play that. So I think with these 2 videos, yep, I think my box is empty. That was my awesome find at Crowded Closet on Tuesday, November 21st. So lucky. I did all kinds of shopping in 45 minutes or less. Super stoked with how it all turned out. I was so lucky. So lucky. The books, the games, I got some deals, and I got some special things too. And I am so happy that I got to share that with you. And with that, I am going to sign off. Oh, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you liked what you saw and heard. Love your comments as well. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. My voice is just about gone. As always, everyone, be safe, take care, have some fun, and God bless. Good night.